Welcome to our video series on the Adobe CMS at BGSU. This video will demonstrate the use of the Sidekick tool for editing pages. To start, you'll need to log into the Adobe CMS and open the website's view. From the left-hand bar, click through the pages until you find the page you wish to edit. Double-click on that page to open it. Once you have opened the page you wish to edit, you should see the Sidekick placed over top that page's content. The Sidekick is designed to assist you when you need it and to hide easily when you don't. Clicking on the small up arrow will collapse the Sidekick, and while collapsed, clicking the down arrow will open it again. Along the top of the Sidekick, you will see 5 tab style options. By default, the first tab, marked Components, is selected. This tab contains the components you will need to build your page. Below the list of general components, you will see additional groups of components that have been developed for BGSU. Clicking on one of these groups will expand it while collapsing all the others. To use a component, simply click on the component within the Sidekick and then drag it to the drop zone where you want the component to go. The drop zone will highlight in purple if you are able to use the component you have selected within that drop zone. Content already in that zone will move up or down to make room for your new component. If the drop zone remains highlighted in green and your cursor turns into a red circle, then you are not able to use the component you have selected within the zone. The next tab along the top is the Page tab. This tab contains buttons for modifying your page or creating a new one. The first option in this list, Page Properties, will allow you to change the properties for your page, including things like the main title and the navigation title, which is displayed for the left navigation links to this page. Next we have Create Child Page, which will create a new page that is marked as a child of the current page. Copy Page will create a new page with the same parent as the current page and all the same content. Move Page will bring up the Move Page window and allow you to change the location and name of the page. Remember, using the Rename option will change the final URL for your page. The Delete Page option will delete your page altogether. The remaining options in this list are all handled via workflow at BGSU and will not generally function. While the Information tab is next, its use is not that important, so I'll move instead to the Versions tab. This tab will allow you to create saved versions of the pages you are currently working on so that you can undo changes later if you wish. Add a comment to the main box and click Create Version to create a saved version of this page. Clicking the Restore Version option at the bottom of this list will allow you to look at a list of all the versions of this page. Click the box next to a version you wish to restore to and click Restore to complete the process. The final tab is Workflow, which will ask someone else to review your changes or to publish the page. Each department at BGSU has a slightly different setup for their workflow, so your options may not match what you see here. In general though, selecting a workflow option will start the workflow process. Generally, these processes include things like send for assistance or request for activation. All the tabs we've discussed so far have been contained within the Edit mode of Sidekick. At the bottom, we will see other buttons to allow us to leave the Edit mode. The Preview icon is the second in this list and will collapse the Sidekick and allow you to preview your page as it would look live on the web. By clicking the down arrow on the Sidekick, we'll reopen the Edit mode and leave Preview mode. The final 2 icons are Websites and Refresh. The Refresh icon will totally refresh your page and can be useful when you're making a lot of changes to a single page or reviewing different versions of that page. The Websites link will take you out of the page edit and back to the main list of all of your pages. This concludes our introduction to the Sidekick tool within the Adobe CMS at BGSU. If you have any additional questions, please click the link below to be taken to our full support page.